Dear students, next topic in the differential equation is linear equations of the order second order. Okay, in that first one is reduction to the normal form. Reduction to the normal form, in that we shall first consider the second order differential equation as d square y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to r. Here p and q are capital letter. Observe that the steps for reduction of equation 1 to the normal form. So there are 5 steps are there. So first step is we have to find y1. So that y1 is equal to e power minus half into integration of p into dx. Observe that we have the general equation, general second order differential equation is of the form d square y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to r here. In that now first we have to convert this equation into normal form. We need y1. So y1 is equal to e power minus half into integration of p into dx. Second step is we have to put y is equal to y1 into v. So that y is the required solution here. So that's why we have to put y is equal to y1 into v. And now third step is reduce equation 1 to, that is a given equation 1 to d square v by dx square plus I into v, that is equal to r into e power half into integration of p into dx. Okay, this equation is called normal form. Okay, so this is a very important for the 3 marks. Just to reduce the equation 1 general differential equation, general second order differential equation to normal form, that formula is d square v by dx square plus I into v is equal to r into e power half into integration of p into dx, where I is equal to q minus half into dp by dx minus p square by 4. Now what we have to do is solve this differential equation to get v. That is, we have to solve d square v by dx square plus I into v is equal to r into e power half into p integration of p into dx. We have to solve such that we have to get v. Then general equation is, general solution is step 2. Okay, that is y is equal to y1 into v. We have to substitute obtained v in the fourth step in second step, that is y is equal to y1 into v. We have to substitute v value there. So that gives the general solution of y. Now let us solve some of the problems. That is, we have to reduce the given second order differential equation into normal form. Okay, so first problem is solve y2, that is d square y by dx square. Again observe that here representation of d square y by dx square also represented that as y2. Okay, so y2 minus 4x into y1 plus 4x square minus 3 into y is equal to e power x square. And I will call this given differential equation as equation number 1. Now compare this equation with the general second order differential equation. General second order differential equation is d square x by d square y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to r. So compare given equation with that second order equation. So what we will obtain? P as minus 4x, q as 4x square minus 3 and r as e x power 2. So now first step we have to find y1. So y1 is equal to, formula is e power minus half into integration of p into dx. So p is here minus 4x. Substitute this and simplify. Observe that e power minus half into integration of minus 4x into dx. Now observe that minus in minus is plus and a half into 4 gives the 2. So at the end we will obtain e power 2 into integration of x into dx. So what is the integration of x now? That is x square by 2. Further simplify, we will obtain that as e power x square. Now second step is put y is equal to y1 into v, is it? So substitute y1 in that here. So y1 is e x power square. So that's why y is equal to e x square into v. Now equation 1 is reducing into the normal form. So that as equation is, formula is d square v by dx square plus I into v is equal to r into e power half into integration of p into dx, and I will call this as equation number 2. Okay, so now what is I here? Again formula for I is q minus half into dp by dx minus p square by 4. So now q is from the given equation, that is 4x square minus 3 minus half into now dp by dx. P we have minus 4x. What is dp by dx? That we will obtain minus 4 minus of p square by 4. P value is 4x. So at that time p square is 4x square by again 4. So further simplify here, 4x square minus 3, again minus in minus is plus, 4 by 2 is 2 minus again 16 by 4 gives the 4x square. Further simplify, minus 4x square plus 4x square will get cancels, minus 3 plus 2 gives the minus 1 value. Therefore I is equal to minus 1. Now substitute this I value in equation number 2. What will obtain? d square v by dx square minus v, there is I value 1 into v we can write, that is equal to r value. Now r value is ex square, that into e power half into integration of minus 4x into dx. Substituting these all values in the equation number 2. Okay, so further simplify, d square v by dx square minus v is equal to ex square, that into further simplify again. Observe that this is same as y1 value, but here it is a minus y1 because y1 value is e power minus half into integration of minus 4x into dx. So that's why now I will write this one as e power minus x square. Okay, for all these values, or otherwise you can simplify, you will get the same answer. So now d square v by dx square minus v is equal to, now e power x square into e power minus x square will get cancelled. So we left with that is as 1, and I will call this as equation number 3. Now we have to solve the equation number 3. Okay, to find the general solution of equation number 3, we have to find the complementary function as well as the particular integral. Okay, so first we shall find the complementary function. To find complementary function of equation number 3, we have to consider auxiliary equation is of the form f of m is equal to 0. But here it is now m square minus 1 is equal to 0, we can say that. So at that time m square is equal to 1. So what is m then? Plus or minus 1, we can say that. So observe that it has now distinct roots. As distinct roots, so we can write the complementary function as y is equal to c1 e power x plus c2 e power minus x, where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants. Let us find the particular integral for equation number 3. Okay, so equation number 3 was d square v by dx square minus v is equal to 1. In terms of v here, observe that not y. So from that we have to get the value of v, is it? So now general solution, particular integral is that is equal to 1 by d square minus 1 into RHS value is 1 here. So that's why capital letter X is 1 I can take. So or otherwise 1 by d square minus 1. 1 can be written as now e power 0. E power 0 is 1. So now this is of the form e power ax. So what we have to take here, a is 0. So substitute a as d square, replace d square by a value now. So a is 0. So 1 by 0 square minus 1. So what will obtain? Minus 1. So therefore the general solution of equation number 3, there is a combination of complementary function and particular integral. So complementary function was c1 e power x plus c2 e power minus x. Particular integral as minus 1. So therefore the general solution of equation number 1 is, so that is y is equal to y1 into v. There is the last step to find the normal form. Okay, y is equal to y1 into v. y1 we obtained as e power x square. v is now c1 e power x plus c2 e power minus x minus 1, where c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants. So that is the general form, that is the conversion of second order differential equation into normal form or reduction. Next we shall consider the second problem. 4x square d square y by dx square plus 4x power 5 dy by dx plus x power 8 plus 6x power 4 plus 4 into y is equal to 0. And again here observe that general second order differential equation is of the form d square y by dx square plus p into dy by dx plus q into y is equal to r. So coefficient of d square y by dx square is 1. That has to be is equal to 1. That's why I have to divide here each term by 4x square. Because the first term d square y by dx square as coefficient is at here 4y square. So I have to throughout divide here 4x square. So what will obtain after dividing? D square y by dx square plus x cube dy by dx plus x power 6 by 4 plus 3 by 2 x square plus 1 by x square into y is equal to 0. Now I will call this as equation number 1. Now compare again this equation 1 with the general second order differential equation. From that we will obtain p as x cube, q as 1 by 4 x power 6 plus 3 by 2 x square plus 1 by x square, and r is equal to 0 because RHS is 0. Now y1 is equal to, what is the formula? Y1 is e power minus half into integration of p into dx. So that is equal to e power minus half into integration of x cube into dx. That is equal to e power minus half into integration of x cube into dx is x power 4 by 4. That is equal to e power minus x power 4 by 8. So therefore y is equal to y1 into v, that is equal to e power minus x power 4 by 8 into v we will obtain. So that we have to calculate now. So just now normal form is given by d square v by dx square plus I into v is equal to r into e power half into integration of p into dx. And I will call this as equation number 2. I have to find the v value. Now first we shall find the I value. Formula for I is q minus half into dp by dx minus p square by 4. Now substitute all the values q as well as find the dp by dx as well as the p square by 4. Simplify, you will obtain I as 1 by x square. Now come substitute this I value in the equation number 2. We will obtain d square v by dx square plus 1 by x square into v is equal to 0. Now we have to simplify this one now, or otherwise observe that here d square v by dx square plus 1 by x square into v is equal to 0. Now multiply by x square. So what will obtain? X square into d square v by dx square plus v is equal to 0. Now I will call this as equation number 3. So this is a homogeneous linear equation. Observe that because RHS is 0. Now we shall find the general solution of this. Just we have to find the complementary function only because RHS is 0. Okay. So for that now put z is equal to log x. This is of the form. Now observe that x square d square v by dx square form. So we have to put z is equal to log x. And what about the x square by x square into d square by dx square is at that time d into d minus 1. So therefore the equation 3 can be rewritten as d into d minus 1 plus 1 into v is equal to 0. Further simplify, d square minus d plus 1 into v is equal to 0. Now complementary function is given by, to find the complementary function, we have to consider the auxiliary equation, that is of the form f of m is equal to 0. But here it is m square minus m plus 1 is equal to 0. So what we have to find here? Root of this auxiliary equation. So apply the formula. M is equal to here minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, formula apply. So after simplification we will obtain here 1 plus or minus root 3i by 2. Next, so that is the root now. V is equal to, there is a complementary function itself only because RHS is 0 here. There is a homogeneous equation. That's why it has no particular integral. Try to remember this one. Okay. So now V is equal to complementary function, that is equal to, observe that we have now complex root. So at that time formula is e power half into z. Here I will write because I took z is x is equal to log x is equal to z. So this is the function of z now. That's a e power alpha z. Alpha is a half, that into a cos root 3 by 2 into z plus b into sine root 3 by 2 into z. So now v is equal to e power half into z is log x, a into cos root 3 by 2 log x plus b into sine root 3 by 2 into log x. Or otherwise v is equal to, observe that e power half into log x, that half will goes to the power of x now, e and log will get cancelled, so we left with the x power half, that is root x. that into a cos root 3 by 2 into log x plus b sin root 3 by 2 into log x. The general solution of equation 1 is, that is the step 5. So we have substitute y is equal to y1 into v. This is the required v value now. y1 we obtained as e power minus x power 4 by 8, that into v value is root x into a cos root 3 by 2 log x plus b sin root 3 by 2 into log x. So that is the conversion or reduction of second order differential equation into normal form.